Howdy folks, and welcome to the video for the Italian Tier 7 premium cruiser, the Gorizia. This is a very satisfying game. I had a feeling it might be. The Gorizia looked like a ship I would like just from looking at the stats. I have never played a game in the Gorizia, but I love the Ferruccio. You can watch my video on that ship. And this seemed like if the Ferruccio is the Italian light cruiser model, this seems like the premium heavy cruiser version. Basically take a lot of the things I like about the Ferruccio and add in some really high alpha, some pretty serious guns. Now, there's some downsides compared to the Ferruccio. You don't get torpedoes at all, and your reload is even longer than the Ferruccio's, but the upside is you get 8 guns with 5,000 alpha sap, and they hit like a truck, and that's just a recipe for success. Apparently this ship is basically a premium side grade to the Zara. You see a Zara up ahead. I have played against the Zara before and not really thought too much of it, but I have actually never played the Zara, so I may need to play the Zara now if it's anything like the Gorizia. Yeah, man, this is a really satisfying game, not just because I like this ship a lot, but because it's just going to be a kind of fun one in the sense that I feel like I played well, and specifically I feel like I kind of helped my team and outplayed the enemy team. This is going to be one of those games where it's a little bit of a rope-a-dope. This flank is going to fall apart a little bit, and it's going to wind up being just me, and I'm basically going to fight like a delaying action. I'm going to end up with like 2 or 3 ships all trying to chase me, and meanwhile we're going to absolutely crush the other 2 flanks because they've just got too many ships over here, and I'm going to kind of let them in and let them cap C, and they're going to pursue me all the way to the edge of the map, and meanwhile we're going to sink everybody else on their team, and then we're going to turn around and sink them, and it's just pretty fun. I even get a little bonus cherry on top at the end, which maybe I'll save that one. That'll be a secret for now. I love SAP. It's just super flexible. I have talked before about how much I love exhaust smokes, full speed exhaust smokes. I would never make this move that I'm making right now in a ship that didn't have smokes. And don't get me wrong, I am going to pay for this move, right? I'm going to take some serious damage. I am basically sailing out broadside in front of at least 3 or 4 ships, all of which are going to immediately target me because they have nobody else to shoot at. But I'm doing it because I want to scare this destroyer away, and I'm going to. He is, I don't believe, ever going to come back this entire game. And I'm just going to take a lot of fire, something like 600,000 potential damage. And then once I realize it's gotten too hot, I'm just going to smoke up, and I'm going to make a big old slow graceful turn, and then I'm going to sail away. And that's what I'm going to do for pretty much the rest of the game. It kind of reminds me of the old MMO days when I played, when you had characters with taunt, you know, where they would force the enemy to attack them. It's like you just pop up in a big old seemingly slow moving cruiser, and just, man, the red mist descends and everybody wants you. It's also really nice, much like the Ferruccio, that the Gorizia turns really well. I wouldn't say it's particularly fast, but it has a really great turning radius, and that's huge. It lets you outrun shells, out juke shells, and it lets you make moves like this one here, where I got that full 180 turn in during my smoke. The Gorizia, one of the problems with the Ferruccio is it's just so thinly armored because it's a light cruiser. And the Gorizia has a little more heft to it, which is nice, although it only has apparently 16 millimeters armor in the front and back. So, you know, you certainly are not going to want to be the focus of enemy attacks. You get a spotting plane, which, much like, again, the Ferruccio, is more helpful than it sounds because the velocity on these shells is so good. So you can actually use that full range. The Gorizia is just one of those kind of ships that's just a lot of fun to play. Like I would play the Gorizia even if it wasn't really very good because, for example, things like the shell velocity. I mean, obviously they make a difference in the sense that you're going to hit more shells, but more than that, they're just more fun to play. Like it's more fun. I would almost rather a lower reload with a higher velocity shells because I feel like I'm just going to hit more of the shells I fire, and that's just kind of more fun. Even if in the end my DPM was the same or maybe even slightly lower, I feel like I'm going to be more effective. It feels more effective. I mean, they're just going to start chasing me, and I'm just fighting and delaying action as we clean up on the other two flanks. I mean, we already crushed the A flank, and they're just going to slowly start dying. Like, this game looks pretty close, right? But it's just not. And again, I say this every time. I'm going to say it again. It all comes down to positioning. Like, if you just took a freeze frame of this game at this point, I can tell that we're going to win this game. I mean, 90% chance. Just because of the positioning, because of the fact that they have nobody guarding the A flank. They've completely folded. But you've got me and this other cruiser over here. He's going to bite it pretty soon. But we're basically guarding this flank. And I'm just going to get some good cross shots in, and I'm going to get all of their attention and fire. And meanwhile, the guys in the A flank are going to get cross shots on all these people that are showing them broadside. I mean, this is not a formula that always works. Obviously, you still got to execute, but I'm just saying I like our chances. Here goes that spotter plane. You get to see the shell velocity on these long distance shots. It's just really nice. Like, can you imagine how long I'd have to lead on those shells if I was in something like, I don't know. I mean, I was tempted to say the Atlanta, but of course the Atlanta can't even shoot that far. And those were hits. Not a lot of hits, but every little bit helps. Just keep firing those guns. I'm taking almost no damage from that Ramat. He just can't. There's just not much he can do. I mean, it doesn't, hurt that I'm one tier higher than he is, but still, between the juking and the small amounts of armor and the fact that I'm kiting away, I mean, I'm just taking no damage from him. And the problem is, he's just kind of out of position to attack anybody else, right? So, of course, he's going to keep chasing me because that's a natural human instinct. So, yeah, and good firing angles off the back. It's just one of those comfy ships, It's like you got these really versatile shells, really versatile firing arcs. You got this versatile smoke. It just feels really, really good. This Tsar is probably really irritated that I'm doing so much damage to him from so far away. On the other hand, he's basically got the same ship I do, apparently, so he could be doing the same thing to me. But, yeah. I mean, see, we just have them hemmed in. I mean, you can see, like, we're slowly pushing into B, and there's just nowhere for the red team to go, and they're just one by one slowly dying, and I'm racking up more and more damage. I'm now up to 60K, which is not amazing, but that's not bad for a tier 7 cruiser. And every time I fire my guns, I'm getting another 1,000, 2,000 with occasional, quality salvos going up to 3,000, 4,000. And meanwhile, I'm taking like no damage. So, got everybody to chase me. Another 1,300 damage. I mean, yeah, it's not amazing damage, right? But I mean, it's consistent. Every time I fire the guns, I'm getting some damage. And now I'm up to 70K. And again, meanwhile, they're doing nothing to me, right? I'm too far away at this point. This Ramat is just chasing me. Chased me all the way into the map border, and now he's chasing me all the way to J1. Now, I wouldn't play like the point of this is not to just keep running away. Like at some point I would turn around if I had to, but in this game, I never really had to until now. I mean, my team's just got this well in hand. The only issue at this point is like, where's the Minakaze that I scared off of C early in the game? Well, there he is. There's the Minakaze. I wonder if he knew I was there. Anyway, he thinks he's in smoke. Should we fire into the smoke? Hey, let's fire into the smoke. That's the cherry on top. I can't say that wasn't fun. Remember, kids, smoke screens may make you invisible, but they don't make you intangible. You can still get hit by shells. If you're flat broadside from 5 kilometers away against a cruiser with this kind of shell velocity and accuracy, it's still probably not going to go so hot. Anyway, in case you can't tell by the tone of my voice, I had a lot of fun that game. I mean, I wouldn't say it was like my best game ever, but it was just a fun one. I felt capable and confident, and yeah, I can definitely see myself enjoying this ship and playing more games in her. So that'll do it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video.